I am here with Jordon Gruber from IFF, from the North American market, joining me at All About Feed Chat, and we are just looking into the North American market. Can you tell me what kind of customer you serve in your area?
So I have the opportunity to serve all of our US-based customers, and I also have the opportunity not only to be focused on poultry, but I get to work on turkeys and layers and swine. So it's really an amazing opportunity that I've had with this company to grow and develop. But one of the things I've truly enjoyed about working with my customers in the US is working with them to approach a problem with strategy in mind. And where I really start my coaching with the customers that I work with is we really start working first in predictability. Those growers have insight about everything that's going on to their farms. They see it, they know it, they have the experience. And what I really do is I work to bring them out as a model system. So I take all of the variables and the factors that really make their production unique to them, and we create a model. And then once we have that model, that's when the science opens up, because that gives us the ability to align our technologies, align the impact, and of course the best thing, which is, again, being able to ask questions from a model and get data to be able to prove it.
And what are the main challenges the North American market is running into?
Right now, it's really over the past couple of years, it's been an interesting transition from more seasonal directive issues to more year-long complex issues, not only from viruses, but newly emerging bacterial pathogens that may not been recognized as the potency like there have been. So certainly on the virus side, we're dealing with avian metapneumovirus, but on the bacterial side, Enterococcus has been sort of a new player that, again, maybe is traditionally thought of with Secorum and Kinky bag, but now we're seeing this new early mortality version that, again, is really showcasing itself to be unique, and there's really great science showing that's also coming from a different type of Enterococcus than we've thought of before.
And when you talk about Enterococcus, which support strategies would you recommend there?
The biggest thing with Enterococcus is, again, going back to your strategy of where you really want to focus control. All of our experience with Enterococcus has really showcased itself to be, in microbiology terms, a flowable agent, and I know that can mean a lot of different things, but where I see it as a microbiologist, it's really got this, Enterococcus has this tenacious ability to start in breeders and really have these complete lines of transmission going from breeders to hatchery to chicks and going down the growth line. Yep. And so where we really focus on is two pinpoint areas. We want to focus on breeders because we want to get as far up in the stream as possible, but we also want to focus on chicks because, again, not only are they in a system that we can have an impact on, but they also give us a really great controlled system to begin with where we can really integrate more technologies for support.
So vertical approach.
Exactly.
Okay, well, thank you for explaining, Jordon.
Thank you.